皆さんこんにちは。ゴーストワイヤー東京ディレクターの木村健二です。単語ゲームワークス一度皆さんにゴーストワイヤーのゲームプレイとストーリーをさらに深く紹介できるのを大変嬉しく思っています。
Welcome to Ghostwire Tokyo, a supernatural action-adventure thriller set in an eerie, haunting vision of Tokyo, with explosive first-person combat and dangerous monsters at its core. After nearly all of Tokyo's population mysteriously vanishes, the city is flooded with supernatural creatures. Our story begins here, in the fallout of the vanishing. You awake in the deserted streets of Tokyo, with an unknown voice inside your head and strange, elemental powers coursing through your veins. Possessed by a mysterious spirit named KK, who has his own agenda, you'll need to work together to unravel the truth behind the disappearances and save the city from this twisted nightmare. In Ghostwire Tokyo, you'll harness an arsenal of powerful abilities through a mystic art known as ethereal weaving. Channeling raw ether, such as wind, fire, and water. As the story unfolds, you'll learn to upgrade and master these abilities based on your play style, incorporating powerful core grabs and perfectly timed blocks, all to devastating effect. Alongside your abilities, you'll have a range of more traditional and mystical tools at your disposal. Traversal and exploration are a central part of Ghostwire Tokyo. And with the Tengu ability, players can grapple and maneuver through the city with ease. Areas of dense fog not only harbor dark energy that drains your health, but are infested with deadly paranormal creatures. To clear these infected areas, you'll need to cleanse corrupted torii gates scattered throughout the city. And by freeing untethered souls, you'll acquire experience to upgrade your ethereal abilities. Throughout Tokyo, you'll discover strange distortions in reality known as Utena spaces, where time and space themselves cannot be trusted. And the only way to complete your mission is to power through them. In this video, we want to bring together these mechanics to show you the world's first extended gameplay preview of Ghostwire Tokyo. We pick up at a moment where Akito and KK have been separated, leaving Akito with only his wits and traditional weapons. Akito must track the spirit down. Sneak attacks and core grabs are a great way to clear your path without attracting unwanted attention.
遅えんだよ、ノロマナ。
助けに来るって分かってたような口ぶりだな。
助け？何様のつもりだ。俺の力が必要だから来た、そういうことだろ。
で、来るんだろ一緒に。
人に物を頼む態度じゃねえな。
頼んではいない。取引だ。お互い拒否はできない。
後悔すんなよ。お前の連れか？
ああ、仲良くしてやってくれよ。
仕方ねえな。遊んでやる。
Now that you're reunited with KK, you can use his powers again and gain access to devastating supercharged attacks. From now on, as you fight, you'll charge your synergy with KK. At full charge, you can enter wire-in mode to boost your powers. To grapple between buildings, you'll need to latch on to the nearest Tengu yokai. These creatures are not only the fastest way to get around, but they also open a new dimension to the city. The corrupted Torii Gate is just ahead. Cleanse it to clear out some of the sinister fog throughout the city. As you progress, your powers will grow, and with many enemy archetypes to fight, you'll need to evolve your abilities and strategies to take on these supernatural threats. Explore the city, and you'll also find other tools and weapons, like these talismans, to expand your combat options. Using spectral vision, you are able to sense visitors and other points of interest as you make your way through Tokyo.
今回のゴーストワイヤー東京プレイ映像楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。本日ご紹介したのは本作のほんの一部です。まだまだお見せしていない要素がたくさんありますので楽しみにお待ちください。ゴーストワイヤー東京は3月25日発売予定です。
プレイステーション。あ
Hello everyone, my name is Hanstein from the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl development team, and today I'll showcase the moveset of the devious ninja super villain Shredder. Shredder is a combo-centered character who excels at rushing down his opponents with a flurry of fast attacks. Time to shred your enemies to pieces. Let's begin our plot for world domination with Shredder's light attacks. Shredder's light neutral is alternating arm slash. He slashes forward with his arm up to 2 times in a row. His light up is uppercut. And his light down is ground sweep. Moving on to the second course of Shredder's air light attacks. Shredder's light neutral air is spinning shred. This attack hits multiple times and is a good option to build percentage. His light up air is frenetic hold. This move also hits multiple times. And his light down air is spin kick. Shredder's light dash attack is sliding uppercut. He slides while charging an uppercut at the end of the dash. Master the arts of Bushido with Shredder's strong attacks. Shredder's strong neutral is Sap Strike. He throws out a rope attached claw and then pulls it back. His strong up is Spear Flurry. He unleashes a flurry of stabs with his spear. And his strong down is Lightning Strike. Now let's go over Shredder's air strong attacks. Shredder's strong neutral air is Sword Slash. His strong up air is Takedown. He grabs an opponent above him, then falls and slams them to the ground. He then unleashes them into a combo ready position. And his strong down air is Cross Slash. He floats briefly while charging the attack and then dives down, dealing damage on impact. You can slightly tweak the location of the impact with the joystick. Shredder's strong dash is Whirling Blades. We'll now feel the fury of the Foot Clan with Shredder's special attacks. Shredder's neutral special is Slash Burst. He quickly moves horizontally across the stage, dealing damage. You can slightly tweak the trajectory of the movement with the joystick. Use this move as an alternative recovery option when above the stage. His up special is Slashing Whirlwind. Performs 3 upward slashes with held poses at the end of each. The first slash goes forward, the second back, and the last one forward again. Use this move against weakened opponents mid-air or a satisfying finisher. His down special is Super Charge. He charges a powerful buff for a second, making him deal more damage with his strong attacks. Hit or miss, the damage buff lasts until you perform 3 strong attacks. The charge animation leaves you a bit vulnerable, so try to activate the buff while your opponent is recuperating. And finally, Shredder lets their opponents know they're going down. Alongside Shredder, we present you a new stage, Slime Time. This is a medium stage with no hazards and 3 platforms. The slime below is sticky, so stay clear of it. Try pushing opponents towards the angular shapes of the platforms for some quick KOs. Don't you double dare skip this stage. And now, let's revel in Shredder's ninja supremacy in a real match.
Get ready! 3, 2, 1, go! gotta hurt. Perfect. Full time. Oh, nice. Finish. The results are in, and the winner is Shredder.
And that's Shredder. Thank you so much for tuning in to this character showcase, and please look forward to more like these in the future.
Hi, I'm Edwin Tiong. I'm the voice actor for Yosaurus, one of Edge of Eternity's main characters, and I will be your host for this commentated gameplay. First things first, let's start this walkthrough by changing the party leader. I feel we should have someone with, more class, more presence, more charisma. Someone like... There. Exactly who I had in mind. Now we can get this thing started. So, this walkthrough takes place at roughly the middle of the game, in the Elysian Fields, where the party hopes to recruit their next member. Nothing like a small cutscene to set the mood. Seems like a good time to remind everyone that in addition to the already stellar English voice acting, the game will also feature Japanese voice acting on console release, and will be available as a free update for PC as well. At any time, you will be able to choose between the Japanese and the English version. Not that I'm biased towards one or the other, of course, totally impartial.
で、ここでどうするんだ？送信機を探すんだよ。何のために連れてきたと思ってる？ひょっとして送信機がどんなのかわからないのか？アークリッドが遠いところから連絡を取り合うのに使う装置だろ。お前アークリッドの技術に詳しかったのか？まず敵を知れって言うしな。そういやお前兵士だったな。
誰に連絡を取るの？
アーバリスに送ってくれる飛行船の船長だ。バロン。自称空賊だ。どういうことかは俺にもわからないが、俺たちサイファーはアークリッドの技術を盗んでほしいとき、いつもあいつに頼んでた。当然大金を払ってな。じゃあ俺たちも払わないといけないのか？ああ、腕と足は犠牲になるな。へへへ。
Oh, now that one's a joke because, I guess you'll need to play the game to get it. So the transmitter is on the other side of these fields. You would have known that if you actually paid attention to the cutscene instead of listening to what I was saying. Maybe we should get ourselves a Nekaru in order to get there faster. Good girl. Nekarus are one of the main means of transportation in Harrion. You'll get one during the game's second chapter. They're cute, I know. But being unbearably cute is not this critter's only perk, you'll see. There, our oversized cat mount has picked up a scent. If we follow the directions shown by this reticle, our Nekaru will eventually find some kind of buried treasure. Or some other nasty surprise. Like this burrower. Yuck. I suggest we end this pathetic worm's life before its fluids ruin our valiant hero's clothes. As you can see on the screen, the game uses an active time battle system to decide the turn's order. When it comes to your turn, you will choose between several skills, attacks, and items at your disposal to triumph over your enemies. You can also move your characters on the Nexus grid, useful to set up sneak attacks. Now let's pick a few bombastic abilities to quickly bring this combat to an end. And boom, voila. Alright, I admit this foe was barely worth our time. Maybe we should pick a fight with a more imposing foe. Ah, talking to NPCs. A staple in RPGs. What? No side quests? No loot? Just flavor text? Come on, don't make us believe there's an actual lore in this game. Okay, we get it. Ooh, shinies. A crystal, huh? This thing would fit right onto Celine's staff. Let's open up the menu and see our customization options. Ooh, theory crafting in sight. Let's put our newly found crystal in a slot right there. Now the Fire Rift 2 spell will be available in combat. Neato. Ah, there's a stalker. Scary.
Sate, これがメインディッシュだ。
On top of the Fire Rift crystal we have slotted earlier, we have also assigned lightning attack crystals into our weapons, which will allow us to strike this enemy's elemental weakness. For difficult combat such as these, character placement is important, as it can both allow your characters to evade some of the enemy's most dangerous attacks, as well as set up devastating sneak attacks. See those red figures? It means the attack has been extra painful, probably because we struck the enemy from behind. Hey, don't judge me. It's a tactical RPG. I have every right to do this. Now, let's assert dominance by taking a nap right in the middle of the fight. Power move right there. Now the only thing left to do is to leave the other teammates at it while our lovable rascal continues sleeping and replenishing his HP. Come on guys, make yourselves useful. Do something, no, I don't know, special attack maybe?
御心のままに。
Positively radical. And this concludes the fight. Easy peasy. Our quest objective is getting close. Ah, this could very well be the transmitter we're looking for. See? I was right.
周波数よし、緑のライトは光ってる。スイッチも入れたし、これで動くだろう。ファロン、聞こえるか？ファロン、聞こえるか？聞こえてるはずだ。ファロン、返金してくれ。前回の分が機能しない。返金しないならもうお前に金は。
あんたが返金してもらえるとでも？
聞こえてるじゃないか。
ああ、聞こえてるよ。警備システムにもね。ったく迷惑なこった。
ファロン、アーバリスに行きたいんだ。俺の連れはお前に全財産はたこうとしてるぜ。
おい、代金も聞いてないのに。
無理だね。こっちはヴァンガードに閉じ込められてるんだ。
アークリッドの巡洋艦か？いくらぶっ飛んでるお前でもあそこに行くのは。
自殺行為だよ。手に負えないことをやろうとしてるのさ。だから今回は力になれない。アバリスには別の方法で行くんだね。おっと、切らないと追っ手が来る。くそ、閉まらない最後だね。
ヴァンガード、
魔境だ。誰も生きては帰れない。
ファロンは突っ込んだけどな。今から向かったところでもう死んでるだろう。飛行船はやめて水上船にするか？
それじゃあお友達は？
友達ではないな。ちょっと前に命を助けられはしたが、それに自分の意志で突っ込んだんだ。命かけてまで助けたくはねえよ。
俺も賛成だ。もう寄り道してる暇はない。どうにか封鎖を突破しないと。
私は反対よ。お兄ちゃん、封鎖を突破するのは危険だって自分で言ったんじゃない。それにあなたもあの女の人に借りがあるんでしょ。
それはもう返し。
見捨てちゃダメ。
2対1だ。彼女のことは自分でどうにかしてもらおう。
そう。じゃあ2人で封鎖を突破してアバリスまで泳いで行って、私が1人で助けに行くから。
So much for collegial decision taking.
アバリスの岸で待ってるわ。泳いでくる2人に手を振ってあげる。は
あ、またか。
で、これ追うのか？
仕方ないだろ
う。いつもこんな感じか？
こんな感じだな。
Back on the field. The dreaded Vanguard shouldn't be too far. Almost there. And there. A little something extra for our most beloved character. Well-deserved, I'd say. Oh, and by the way, if you're not too fond of digging the dirt to get new weapons, you can craft them. The game includes more than 100 weapons, all with their own specific customizable crystal tree.
お兄ちゃん大丈夫？傷のせい？痛むの？
ちょっと待ってくれ。もう大丈夫。ちょっとめまいがしただけだ。時間がない。行くぞ。
So, this wraps up our little walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. On behalf of the whole Midgar Studios team and myself, thank you for your interest in Edge of Eternity. The game will be released on PlayStation 4 and 5 on the 10th of February. Thanks again for watching. See you soon in Harrion.
Hidden in a shoebox tucked away in my parents' attic, I finally found my old cards. All the lawns I mowed just for a single booster. But there it was, my favorite card, the super rare Popping Corn. A misprint, there were only 3 in the whole world, and 10-year-old me found the 4th. Holy smokes, it's worth a fortune now!
A cutthroat warlord and self-proclaimed freedom fighter, Mad Maggie's punishment for her vicious attacks across the Outlands has landed her in the Apex Games.
Syndicate's gonna regret letting Mad Maggie off her leash.
Now, will she face justice Or will Maggie turn the tables on her would-be executioners?
You know what they say? Mess with the bull and I'll trample you to death.
When there's blood in the water, Maggie will sense it. She's able to track down those she's hurt to finish the job.
Salvo says kia ora, by the way.
And don't bother trying to run. Maggie moves faster when carrying a shotgun, allowing her to close the distance on any fleeing opponents.
What are you legends made of? Emotions?
Those who try to hide behind cover will soon discover nowhere is safe. Maggie's riot drill allows her to burn out her enemies.
Killing and drilling.
But nothing embodies Maggie's love of wanton destruction like her ultimate.
Get the hell out of her way.
A powerful wrecking ball that leaves death and speed boosts in its wake.
One day Salvo will be free, and the next day, the Syndicate will be dead.
Be wary, Legends. The most feared villain in the Outlands is at your door. You must band together to control this madness, or she's sure to bring the games down around her. The Apex Games, brought to you by the Syndicate and Silva Pharmaceuticals.
Chloe, there's something I have to tell you. I discovered I could reverse time.
Welcome home, Max.
Thanks, Chloe. Hey, give me that. That's Rachel Amber. Obviously, she was a good friend.
She was my angel. Something happened to her. Where did you get Rachel's bracelet? Give it to me right now, asshole!
You better step back before you regret it, girl. You don't know who you're messing around with!
Psycho! No! You can rewind time, Max. That's insane. We have to play.
I know I'm not dreaming this. I hope I did everything right this time.
I want to spend every minute we have together having fun.
I've got my power to protect you, right? The dark room.
What does this even mean? What are you doing here, Max?
He's hiding shit.
We have to find her, Max. So we could get real justice.
This feels like the end of the world.
The journey of a maiden who feared herself worthless across the seas and through her own heart. I'm certain we'll meet again in the world of Voice of Cards someday.
あなたは絶滅危惧種として保護対象に指定されました。
はい。
いいことじゃないですか。 何これ、キモかわいい。
絶対にこの俺がぶっ倒してやるからな。とってや。
で、私とですか？
あなたが本気のマスターですか？いいと。
よし、冒険はまだまだこれからですよ。
魔王さん、あなたが抱っている思いはどっちだ？
チェンジです。魔王さん、マグラムフォークです。
任せたぜ。おっ